Cader Idris, the fabled mountain, steeped in folklore and legend. It's been on the to-do list for years and years, but now I finally get a chance. Best of all, I've got the wife with me. We share this mountain together. Good morning, Cader Idris. This mountain has been on the bucket list for at least 15 years. So here we go. A bit of a brutal start, straight uphill, but loads of folklore attached to this mountain. So it'd be great if I managed to chat about that a little bit on the way around. But it's a clear day, there's no rain forecast, but it's supposed to be about -5 on the tops. Got a bit higher up now, and the lake is just over the brow of the hill. Glyn Cow it is, and it's how the whole mountain gets its name. So Cader Idris literally translates to Idris chair, and the lake is up there, just there. That's where the bit where you sit, and then that's the back of the chair as well. And Idris was a giant back in the day, and a lot of these boulders that are around are boulders that is thrown at enemies. Just one of the little folklore tales on this mountain. What a place, Lake Cow, or Glyn Cow as the Welsh call it. But look at this, just a huge amphitheatre of a mountain. That is just incredible. Tilt it up so you can see it a bit. Just amazing. Imagine being here in a thunderstorm or something. That's where we're going, that's Cader Idris up there. That's the little ridge to get to it. And we're going to be going up there. What a place. Beautiful. It's a rather busy mountain. There's a lot more people than I expected. But how beautiful. No wonder everybody's up here. There's a lake down there, the corner's just frozen. Look at all the hoarfrost over the top. That's fantastic. So that's a little mountain before Cader Idris. We then drop down, and then that's the main one that we're going up. But it keeps lifting. Hopefully it'll carry on doing that and we'll be clear at the summit. We can always hope, can't we? Up here in the mist now, the sun just poking through every now and again, loads of hoarfrost around and ginnies toiling up the screen up to the top, and there's a great view down here, down this big chute down here, and legend has it that King Arthur once fought a dragon up here, and when he defeated the dragon it banished him to the lake down there, so we need to look out for some dragons. I think we're in the right place with it being Wales. Just thought I'd show you this. So there's this frost forming on the grass here. Can you see it? So you can see how it points that way. So the frost, that's the back of the leaf there, and the frost sticks out the front. It's everywhere, look. That's a really good example there. You can see that. And most people think that the wind will be going in that direction. It forms behind it, like when you see these tails on the back of planes and things like that. But no, it means it's actually blowing that way because it sticks to the front, and then sticks to the front more and more and more. So it actually points towards the wind in effect. Quite impressive to see. There's loads of it, look. I hope you can see that clearly. Yeah. Quite cool, eh?
So we're just on his way down from the summit now. We've just had some food in the shelter. It was quite good actually, nice out of the wind. We didn't see anybody asleep up there. Another one of the folklore tales. So Idris, who the mountain is named after, was supposed to be a poet. One of the folklore tales is if you fall asleep on the summit, you will wake up either a poet or a madman. But there was nobody asleep there, so I think we're all alright. So again, as we're still on his way down, another one of the little folklore tales, because there's plenty of people up here with dogs. If you hear the hounds howling, then that's your passage to the underworld. They're coming to get you. And that's another old tale. Fortunately, we haven't heard any howling. A few barks, no howls. How is this for an example of when the frost forms on things? Look at that. So you see how it builds up into the wind's coming in this direction. And what that's good for as well is if you know the prevailing winds and you know the mist's down, you really don't know where you are, you can see all this and you roughly know your directions as well. Amazing, isn't it? Just quickly drop out of all the snow and the wind. Now we're down the rocky, steep little chute down. Put some work into this path. Makes it easier, I guess. We're not far off now. You can see the track that we came up. There's Jim, but the way those tracks converge down there, we walked all the way up there. You can see people coming down. And then all the way up the first one, that's where the lake is, just in there. First mountain, Cader Idris. And then the third one round here. What a cracking day, absolutely fantastic. We're back on the path that we walked up on now. The really steep, steppy one. So, quite brutal on the legs to finish with. Now then, saw these on the way up, King Alfred cakes. Brilliant. Look at these little black like blisters almost on the tree. You see them? There's a fair few on there, and they get the name because when somebody was fighting King Alfred, they left the cakes in the oven too long and they burnt. So that's the folklore anyway. But one of the great things about them is they're great for tinder. So they'll light off a ferro rod, catch a spark, great little piece of tinder. And you can build your fire from that. Always quite handy to know about them.